Today we'll be looking at gel electrophoresis. So right now we have 7 wells going. I didn't put in the primer for this one, though usually you should have. For one, you'll put in the loading dye in the primer, and then you'll see basically a length of DNA matching this so that you can compare your results. On this one, I didn't because I had a handy fragment measurer on the side here. It's not shown. So you can see that these DNA fragments are basically going through really at different rates. You can tell that this is a longer piece and that these are smaller pieces based on how fast they're growing. So the restriction enzymes have already made their cuts on the prior step before I transferred this into the DNA agarose gel. And right now I'm running it under UV light, although normally you wouldn't do this, but however, that day Professor Brown had asked me to do my first gel under UV light, so this is my first gel under UV light, so it's a bit different. Right now the gels have kind of stabilized, and the DNA fragments aren't really moving as much. That can be expected, although right now I think I was running a 180 current, which isn't as fast as maybe say a 360 or a 720 at like 2 hours. So this was more of a longer digest. I'm just showing the initial 2 minutes since the entire digest would probably take hours and I only have a limited time period. Based on this, we can see that 4 and 6, it was a double digest based on the 2 bars right here and here, and then 7 and 3 were single digests, and then 1, 5, and 8 were also single. Right now, based on this data, we can actually analyze and tell that 1, 5, and 8 are the fragments that we want. They're the short plasmid fragments that we can implant a vector into. And this entire skill relates to the STEM career biotechnology as a whole, just based on the intricacy and patterns that you see. We can use these patterns to decide what we want to proceed next in, whether that be vector cloning or we can just scrap this gel and start over again. Thank you so much.